Today I'm taking a look at the brand new Tamron 18-300 Di3-A VC VXD. Now I've got it in Sony fit, it can also come in Fuji X mount, and this is an APS-C lens. So don't come for me in the comments, I know this isn't an APS-C camera, but didn't have one available and I thought you'd want to see what this lens could do. So just bear in mind that this is shooting on a full frame camera. Luckily E-mount is E-mount and it works perfectly. The great thing about a lens of this type with a huge focal range is that it's just so versatile, which makes it great for things like travel. Now this one is very light, it only weighs 620 grams and it's only just under 13 centimeters long. It feels nice and balanced with the camera, doesn't take up much room in your bag, and with that huge 18-300mm focal range, whether I'm out shooting wildlife and a landscape suddenly presents itself, or I want to shoot some portraits, or I'm walking around a city, it just doesn't matter. You can shoot really whatever you want. The minimum focusing distance of this lens is actually quite impressive. So at 18mm you can be really, really close, just 15 centimeters away from your subject. And bearing in mind that this lens is nearly 13 centimeters long, means you can be very, very close. The magnification ratio on the widest end is 1:2. Now at the long end, the minimum focusing distance goes to 99 centimeters, so about a meter away. And then the magnification ratio is 1:4, so still pretty impressive. Means you can basically get macro shots with this lens. Inside the lens, we've got 19 elements in 15 groups. Now 3 of those are hybrid spherical and 4 of them are low dispersion elements. Basically, everything is there to try and get you the best image quality possible, to control any distortion or aberration and make sure that the lens has a good resolving power, has great colour coming through, and to make sure that your images are nice and sharp. I was just shooting these leaves over here. We've got a nice backlight coming through. And so with an 18-300 lens, f3.5-6.3, I was thinking that really the shots I was going to be getting were a little bit more documentary style. But once you do zoom this in a little bit, inside we've got 7 aperture blades, which isn't a huge amount, but once you zoom into 300 and you make use of depth and that nice light we've got coming through, you can actually make some very pretty out of focus areas, and the bokeh looks kind of nice. If you're worried about getting a bit of shake in your images when you're shooting up at 300mm, then you don't have to worry too much because this does have vibration control built in to help deal with that. Now, from the information we've got at the moment, I don't know how many stops, but it does work nicely. My shots are coming out nice and sharp, so I'm pretty happy with it. Hopefully we'll find that out soon, and if I do, I'll pop it in the description for you. I was just shooting these leaves here. But actually there's 2 cormorants perched in the tree over there, and it's so nice to be able to go from 18mm to 300mm and be capturing those 2 cormorants, which are so far away. I mean, I'm still not super close to them, but it's still, I'm able to capture a shot of them. Now inside of this we do have a VXD linear motor, AF drive motor, and that meant not only is the autofocus very quiet, but it's also very quick and precise. So moving between shooting in the foreground here and shooting the birds over there, it's just no problem for it at all. It's very responsive. And it means you can really make use of all the fantastic autofocus systems that Sony have to offer. And that includes things like the eye autofocus as well. Today we're lucky enough to be shooting in stunning autumnal weather, but if you're used to something a little bit more drizzly, a little bit more typically British, then this lens has no issues dealing with it. This is all weather sealed, so if you're shooting in a bit of drizzle, a bit of a misty day, something a little bit cold, it's no problem for the 18-300. Now the front element does have a fluorine coating as well, so if you get your fingers on there that are a little bit oily, or maybe you're shooting down by the sea and you get some spray on there, it's no problem at all. That just helps to dispel any of that dirt from sticking to that front element. So if you've got a nice clean lens cloth with you, you can just give it a wipe round and it'll be back to beautiful and clear and lovely. If you'd like to find out more about the new Tamron 18-300, then make sure to take a look at our webpage. I'll pop a link in the description to that so you can find out more info there. Or of course, we've been having a play with this, so you can of course put a comment below and we'll try our best to get back to you with all the information that we currently have. Now we're doing a lot of these type of product reviews coming up to the winter period. We're doing lots of technique stuff. We've got some challenges coming your way. So make sure to click subscribe and also press on that little bell so you don't miss anything that's coming. But for now, a big thank you for watching. I hope you join me again soon for some more videos from Wex Photo Video.